Hey everybody, it's Jack from A Load of Code, and today I will be teaching you how to make a random generator. And this is just going to be a simple tutorial that's going to get you in the realms of coding in Java. And it is by no means a professional tutorial. It's just kind of like to show you what to do, and if you don't have any experience, it'll help you along with that. So basically, I'm going to be using Eclipse today. So the first thing we're going to do is go up here to the top right and click Workbench. Alright, and let me just readjust some stuff. And by random generator, I mean like you press a button and it'll show a random number between like 1 and 100 or something. So, File, New Java Project. And I'll also show you how to convert it into like a coin flipper or something. So, generator. Right click on source, new package. Com dot load of code dot name. Alright, so this is the package where all of our classes are going to be. So let's go right click on this and we're going to create our generator. And this is going to be using basically everything from default Java to creating our own stuff, and we're going to be using our own graphics to do this. So let's do an extends canvas implements comma, and we're going to have a key listener. Now press Ctrl-Shift-O, and we want to, that implements everything up here, so we can use it. Hover over this, add an unimplemented methods. Just like that. And I'm going to actually put this up here, so that way it just looks neater, I guess. And for some reason it adds this override up here. Just delete this and keep the rest of them. Next, we want to add the default serial version ID. Alright, so let's start drawing our screen. So basically, we're going to create a width and a height first. So public static final int width. We'll just make the window 800 by 600. So public, we don't even really need to say it's public because we're only using one class here, but it's good practice. Static, it's not going to change. Final, it's not going to change. Int, we have an integer. And yeah, so let's first create a public. Let's create our main method. Void main string array of strings. So this is so Java knows where to launch the game from. We have to have a main method. And so we're going to create a new generator. Like that. So next we want to actually set the size of our window. So we're going to do gen.set, if it comes up, preferred size, new dimension, parentheses, and inside here we want to do width comma height, because that's what we set up here. Control-Shift-O imports dimension, then we will paste this 2 more times. Oops. There. So set minimum size, and then this will be set maximum size. And now let's create a new JFrame. And we'll call it in here we can create the title of it, and we're going to call it random number generator, just like that. Alright, Control-Shift-O imports JFrame, and now we have our frame. So we can do frame.setDefault. Close operation to jframe.exit on close. This is just normal Java stuff. So this is basically for if we want to terminate our game, we won't have to do it through the console, and Java will do it automatically. And it's good because we don't want to have it running in the background. So next we want to do frame.setLayout new border layout parentheses, and Control-Shift-O imports border layout frame.add, because we want to add our gen, and border layout dot center. Okay, frame.pack, frame.set location relative to null, so that will put the frame in the center of the screen. Frame.set resizable to false. Frame.set visible to true, obviously, because we want to see it. And now, if I run this, you will see that it's on my other screen, but we have our frame. Just like that, and it's that simple. Alright, so next, in order to use Java's graphics, we are going to have to use a run loop, and it is not going to be very specific or anything, you know, because we're not actually creating a game here, and I'm actually going to put run above the main method. It's not going to be anything specific, you know, we're not going to have a frame counter or anything, it's just going to be a tick counter basically to update the game. So, not the game, just the our generator. So, we need to have a private thread, and a private boolean running equals false. Alright, so let's create a public void start, actually first. Public void stop, and under run we'll do a public void render. Nice. Start. Thread. So you want to initialize it. Otherwise we'll get a null pointer exception. Thread dot start. And then running equals true. And here we're going to do thread dot join, and running equals false. And you notice we have an error. We have to surround it with try and catch. Alright, that's done. Easy, easy. Now we have to come down here and do gen.start. That way it'll start and we open it. Nice. So, run. So while we're running, actually I want to create a double unprocessed seconds equals 0. A double seconds per tick equals 1 divided by 60.0, and then int tick count equals 0. Alright, and then we actually want to request focus like that. Focus, and then we need to have that. Alright, so next, actually, one more thing. Let's create a long last time. We're going to be using system.nanotime for this. So while we're running, we want long now equals system.nanotime. Alright? And then long, no. Actually, yeah. Long past time equals now minus last time. Last time equals now. And if you can hear my brother shouting in the background, it's because he's playing Fortnite. He's one of them. Yes. Past time. If past time is less than 0, past time equals 0. If past time is greater than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 100 million, past time equals 100 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we are going to do unprocessed plus equals past time divided by 1 billion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, what's this? pass time unprocessed seconds. Boolean ticked false, while unprocessed is greater than seconds per tick. We will why do I keep doing unprocessed? It's unprocessed seconds, and we'll just put that in capital. So while that happens, we want unprocessed seconds to minus equal seconds per tick. We want ticked to be true, and for some reason I cannot spell this. Okay, tick count plus 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 plus, and then if tick count mod 60 equals 0, last time plus equals 1,000. Nice. So now come over here, and we want if ticked, we want to render. Alright, now let's do a else, and let's do a thread dot sleep for 1 millisecond, and we're gonna have to run that with try and catch. Alright, that's the boring loop out of the way. Easy, easy. We can dive right into our buffer strategy now. Strategy BS equals get buffer strategy, which comes from our extends canvas, and we're going to control shift O to import that. So if BS equals null, create buffer strategy 3 and return. Right. Let's do a graphics g equals bs dot get draw graphics g dot set color dot black g dot draw rect 0 0 width and height g dot fill rect 0 0 get width get height g dot dispose bs dot show. Alright, and this is going to be our background. Let's add a comment. Nice. So if we run this now, and it keeps popping up on screen 1, but who cares? We have a black screen. Nice. So now that we've done that, we can actually create our thing. So actually we're going to need a few things first. So basically we're going to have a private int num equals get random integer, and it's going to be between 100 and 1, so let's do 101, so that way we can include it, and we haven't created that yet, but we will in a second. Gen number is false because we don't want it to do that. And actually let's just create a constructor for a second. We'll come back to that in a second. Not display. This usually is. So now we're going to create our new strategy. So under render, let's do public static int get random integer int max int min. Alright. Return int cast int. We're going to use math.random just like that, and we're going to multiply that by our maximum, or our max, times our min. Come out here, plus min. And that's it for that. And then we're going to create a public void reset number and just copy and paste this, and we'll use that later. Nice. So, no, actually, we want that because we already set the num up there. Cool. So, if, actually, first of all, let's do a int key equals e.get key code. So if e equals key event dot vk underscores space, we want, what do we say, gen number equals true. Nice. What is this? No, not e. Key. Alright, so inside render, let's create that now. And actually, let's do our title first. Title. So, we need to create a new font. Arial. Font.plain. Size 28. Alright. G.setColor. Color dot white. G.setFont. Font. And G.drawString. We want to say press enter to generate a random number, and we're going to put it at 130-200, which is relatively in the center. Alright, so if we run that, we have our title, just like that. Alright, next, let's actually draw the random number. So, number. So, in order to do this, let's do if gen number font2 equals new font Arial font.plain, and we're gonna make this 24, slightly smaller. Set color. Color.yellow, so it's different. G.set font to font2. G.drawString. We want to say your number is plus our num at 300, just like that. And then we want to do okay, so next we want to do G.setColor. Color, oh, what the hell happened? Color.white, just like that. And finally, you want to draw the string, so G.drawString. So we want to have a function that we can press space to clear our selection, and then enter to generate new number. Alright, 90, 350. Alright, so now we should be able to generate our number. So if I press enter, nothing is coming up. Why not? Right. Add key listener. This. Set focusable. True. Oh. Alright. I don't like how I have to drag this over every time. But now if we press enter, alright, it's still not coming up because I did the wrong thing. Duh. Enter. I want to press do enter for it. Alright, so now if I press enter, it still doesn't come up. How come? Alright, so if we gen a number, we have this. So I know it's right. I know that this is right. My guess is that alright, we did this way at start, right? Yes. Alright, let's just say if key equals key event dot vk underscore space gen number is false, we set our number. Alright, so this should work, and I don't understand why it's not working. My guess is that no, that's not possible. Maybe that did the trick. Let's see. Press enter to run generate number. Space doesn't do anything. Alright. So let's do some debugging here. So our private int num is that. And where is our thing? Our get random integer. So get random integer. I am printing out the number. Random, not that random times. Oh, my bad. No, I don't understand why this isn't working. Alright, probably because our maximum plus our minimum. Then if we reset, probably because there's something wrong up here, maybe. I'll figure this out and I'll come back. Alright, so I accidentally put this in the wrong thing. Key pressed, not key typed. Now it should work. Press enter. Alright, my number's 90. Press space to clear it, enter, 50. And you can keep doing that. And keep creating random numbers. Perfect. And you can also do this like, we can create a random generator for flipping a coin, where you can say this is 3 and this is 1, so it only prints 1s and 2s, and we can say if like num equals 2, then we draw, you flip the heads. If num equals 1, you flip the tails. So it's basically the same thing, but you know. And yeah, so that's basically it. Maybe next time we'll learn how to make a game, but this is just a simple tutorial on how to make a random generator. So thanks for watching.